All right, so this is the first gallery we've built. I'll go through how I did it. There's no particular use case in mind for these, just from it being possible and kind of neat, especially when combined with the ability to generate kind of thought-provoking images quickly using modern AI tools. But it also seems like a useful kind of perk or a bit of icing on the cake to put between seminars or events, just the kind of thing to do. Go wander around, have a look at something that somebody made. So roughly speaking, I'll first go through how to actually generate images with DALL-E. It's now you can sign up and there's no wait list as far as I understand it. So if you haven't done that already, maybe go do that now.
I signed up like recently when there was a wait list, and it was like a day and a half, I think.
Okay.
And they removed the wait list.
Cool. Yeah, so I'll go through uploading images. There's a few kind of things you should be aware of there, mostly to do with Roblox's moderation and how to make sure you don't get caught by it. I'll say a bit more about that in a moment. And then I'll go through how to set up the gallery. What I did with this, the gallery that I showed you a screenshot from, is something anybody with scribe permissions can do. So none of that was done in Studio. That was all done in World. Okay, so here are some of the rules of the Roblox terms of service that are relevant to uploading images. You should make sure your images don't contain URLs or email addresses or anything that even looks like that. So the moderation process is mostly AI based now. So anything you think an AI might catch as being a link, you should probably not try to upload.
Where did you read that?
Oh,
The AI based
I think it actually says this on their terms of service webpage, if I remember correctly. But I've also seen it mentioned where, yeah, I don't remember. Maybe it was a developer forum post. You shouldn't put photos of people. That's the big one to be aware of, right? So if you generate images with DALL-E that have cartoons, are probably fine. But if they look like photos of people, then it'll probably get moderated. The reason for a lot of these rules is that I guess in the past there must have been people trying to encourage minors to reveal their identity, or at least they're very worried about that happening. So anything that looks like it might be identity related is sort of heavily moderated. And small text or illegible text. So I've had a few images be caught by moderation for small text. That was when I was uploading slides for talks. And also illegible text. Funnily enough, this gallery that I made has some images in it with like fake Chinese that doesn't make any sense, or text that is just kind of weird. None of that got caught, so I don't know how seriously to take this final bullet point, but text that's hard to read and therefore might be like a secret message that you're trying to get past the moderators might also catch their attention. And I've had one image flagged recently for advertising, even though it had nothing to do with advertising. So those.
What was the thing about text, putting the word talk in text labels?
Yeah, I have no idea what that's about. That got.
What was happening when you did that?
So some things get, like game text can get moderated in Studio. It just doesn't appear. So there was a text label. I typed talk into it, and then it just never came up.
Right.
I assume, it could have been a Roblox Studio bug, so maybe I'm just reading into it that it was moderated. But game text is in principle moderated. I don't know how that really works. So what happens if you get moderated is you'll see, you'll get a message on the roblox.com webpage. It used to be that you just sort of get locked out of your account for anything. These days it seems to be more lax. So you can see I've got a few here. from some images I uploaded this morning for slides for a talk this evening. And yeah, you can see community standards. It tells you which image it was and gives a reason other. Sometimes they're more helpful than that. Okay, so that means you should name when you upload your images, you should give them distinct names so that you can know which ones got moderated. I can show you what that looks like. So if it sounds like a bit of a risky business uploading lots of images, well, it kind of is, but whatever, no risk, no reward, right? So I think only one of the images I tried to upload for that gallery actually got moderated. So there was not really a big problem there. Okay.
What was the image?
Yeah, I could try and find it. This one says no 7. Yeah. Caustics on the bottom of a pool. So I don't know what they thought that looked like, but
What did you say? What on the bottom?
Caustics, this kind of pattern of light, which is it's to do with the wave fronts forming singularities. That's why you get these intense curves. So it's
that had a name.
Yeah, that's the physics term for it. Yeah, okay, so let me show you in Roblox Studio what it looks like. So these images, I guess all of these, I uploaded these this morning. These all seem to have gone through, but you can see here this is failed moderation review. So these were slides I uploaded for a talk. Oh, and there's the one that was the one that I just showed you, which failed. So if you look in the asset manager, you'll be able to see what's gone through and what hasn't. These were awaiting moderation. I probably uploaded these an hour and a half ago. Moderation used to take a lot longer. I've had images a year ago or 6 months ago take multiple days, up to 3 days to go through moderation, but the time seems to be much shorter now, maybe because they switched to mostly machine learning. Okay, so any questions about the moderation process?
Can you batch upload images?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll go through that.
Roblox Studio or online?
Yeah, through Roblox Studio. I'll go through that process when we've generated some. Okay, so let's make some images. I have some already that I made sort of meta-uni themed, so maybe I'll reuse some of those. Where are we? So we'll use some of these again, but this is my favorite. DALL-E painting of a cow doing Euclidean division. Okay. So as Billy's noticed, DALL-E doesn't understand very complex prompts where the English sort of isn't very direct.
Right. So is it usually supposed to be like, is it supposed to be one sentence, or can you write multiple sentences that like contextualize based on previous sentences?
It's better if there's sort of single sentences. It will get context across multiple parts, but it may not be context in the way you expect. So you can see here some of these prompts that have worked pretty well. So calligraphic hand breaking free of a cage, ancient Chinese painting black and white. So these are kind of three semi-independent constraints, right? Dough inside a box, ancient Chinese painting black and white. So the part that's kind of setting the subject here is rather short, and it kind of works pretty well. I forget what the prompt for this was. Yeah, calligraphic something is seems to work pretty well. But I think we want to try some more colorful set of chairs arranged in a circle. So maybe one thing that'd be interesting to do is those of you who have access to DALL-E, if you want to make your own, and maybe we can share them on Discord and put them together. We need 32 to make a gallery, so it'll be a bit slow if I'm the only one making them. What do you think of this, Billy? Yeah, I like this one.
I tried to do a class of Roblox characters learning mathematics digital art, but they don't look like Roblox characters.
Yeah.
Is there anything against like proprietary?
It probably just doesn't know what Roblox is, so maybe it helps to know a little bit how this is trained. So the way DALL-E is... Oh, this is good. Oh, look what he's drawing. He's drawing a horse. That's appropriate. DALL-E is trained by scraping web pages that have images in them, so it matches captions or text with images in a way that's it's given examples of images and examples of text, and it needs to predict which pair go together. So unless there's a lot of writing on the internet paired with Roblox pictures, it's not going to know what Roblox is, and that's not surprising, right? There aren't that many articles about Roblox, but topics on which you'd expect a lot of text and those images to appear together, it will do well.
So like the caption should be what you expect, like how you expect someone to describe a painting. Like in what context? Who labeled the...
Yeah, it's not that straightforward. These models, it's not... That's its training data beyond, but it's much more than just kind of matching those things in some straightforward way. So you don't need to think about it too carefully, but it should guide the kind of things you expect it to know about, within which you can sort of expect it to do a pretty good job. But having said that, I don't know that there's a lot of English text out there paired with Chinese paintings. On the other hand, it does seem to understand the idioms and kind of internal language of Chinese painting pretty well. So yeah, I don't know how to predict what it does and doesn't get, really.
put an image in the text chat for this channel, the voice
cool,
channel.
Yeah. That's cool. That's kind of interesting.
Did an MC Escher sketch of Gödel's incompleteness theorem.
Yeah, this is kind of cool. Wonder if it knows about the Roblox logo. Kind of.
Oh yeah.
Sort of. Get a pretty.
I did Greek alphabet soup, and I don't know. I think it might have interpreted as like, I don't know, like a Greek soup.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit like Google search in the old days when it. Oh, look at that. That's not bad. When it sort of just took your query as a bag of words, right? It doesn't always get the connection between the things you're asking it, but
It's also kind of bad at like words in general, right? Like it just does gibberish letters.
yeah, that's kind of a scale limitation. I think as the models get larger, there have been other similar things where just making the models much larger made this problem go away. In my experience, getting good images out of DALL-E is about finding a kind of pattern that works and then kind of refining it.
So working prompting skill.
Yeah, this is working out pretty well. Look at these. They're pretty interesting. So the pocket template we're going to use has groups of 4 images. So it's often interesting to explore a prompt for a little while to get 4 images that have a kind of pattern to them, and then move on to another one. I think Russell's making these.
Making what?
I can see some images showing up on the right hand side here that I'm not making.
I like this one. This one.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, wow. That one's really cool.
That was just aliens attacking.
Attacking what? That's it? Oh, interesting.
I might have said, yeah, digital art.
Mm.
That one, the wizard one, was surrealist art.
Mm.
This one's cool.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's one of the suggested ones.
Bothered to make the wizard write mathematics on the board. That looks cool now.
Oh, yeah, that's really good. Yeah, you notice the kind of style you get out of the digital art, right? Oh, that last one's really cool. Wow, that is something. Oh man.
Kind of a big fail. Just tried to write the mathematics, but it's like mathematis.
Yeah. Alright, maybe I'll start describing what the next step is. So once you've got the images that you want, and I'll collect these ones that we just generated. Okay, so the first thing to note is that we're going to put the images onto boards that have a 4:3 ratio, but these are square images. So you're going to want to resize or crop them appropriately. And you're also going to want to change the file name, because you can get things moderated because they don't understand the file name or there's something odd about it. So you want to rename them to things like things innocuous that are like Art1, Art2, something like that. So I'm going to go through and do that for a bunch of these images. I think we want this one. So I'm just going to do 1000 by 750.
Is there any reason why they're going on to metaboards?
No, not really. Just because that was convenient. Maybe it'll be faster to do this. Just chop off the top of all of them. Okay, it may take them a few minutes to go through moderation, so I'm going to start uploading them now as well. So maybe I'll just show you what that looks like. It doesn't matter where you upload them to, so I think the asset ID, even if you were to upload it, I think you could paste that asset ID onto the back of a metaboard, even though you didn't upload it into any of the places that belong to metauni. I believe that's how it works, but maybe that would be worth trying. So if one of you can do what I'm about to do, and then we can test that out. But okay, so find the images you want to upload. Sorry.
Go and tap it in on the board or upload an image.
Upload an image. Not to a metauni place, just to somewhere else. Okay, so you've renamed, you've resized, you've got your images. Then I should show you from the beginning. So this, the asset manager is under view, asset manager, and then you want to go to upload and bulk import, find your images. So this part is just about sending the data itself. So you may get errors here. There's a kind of rate limit. I used to get many images that failed to upload, and then I'd have to upload again. Those problems seem to have been ironed out. So this part generally just works. This doesn't indicate it's gone through moderation. This is just they've received the file, and it's now gone into a queue for moderation. So it shows you here the recent images. Now what you want to do is you want to get the asset IDs, right? And put them into a text file for the next part. Okay, maybe we'll add a few more. Oh wow.
I didn't think it really understood what it was.
That's what I see. Oh, this last one's pretty neat. Okay, I already got that one, didn't I? What is that? Pints of mums.
I don't know. I was trying to get it to make a Yo Mama joke.
That's a pretty good globe.
It's very abstract. I don't know what it was going for.
I wonder if the Roblox logo is going to be moderated. They'd have to recognize it's a Roblox logo first. Okay, I think that might be enough for now. Okay, so I've uploaded my images, I have my asset IDs. Now let's go into Roblox and put them somewhere. So you want to make a new pocket with the template between. I guess for this purpose we might as well just all add to the same one. I need to make one. In there. Yeah. Okay, between 13 it is. Alright, so we're in this pocket, which is loud. So the idea of the music here. Sorry.
How do you know when it's done moderating?
So if you go in Roblox Studio, so off this recent one, if you go back to images, so you can see here, if it shows you a preview of the image, like this, then it's gone through moderation. Before it's even been noticed, it'll have this sort of generic decal icon with no indicator over here at all. That's kind of the first stage before it's even entered moderation. If you see it with one of these logos, it'll either be yellow or red. Red is failed, yellow is it's sort of being processed. You can see here some of the ones I just uploaded, right? So I think none of them have been blocked yet, but none of them have gone through completely either. So in the interim, I think I will see it, but say Ethan, who's in here, will not. Let's try. Okay, so if you go around the back of the image, it's currently completely invisible, but in the middle is a thing you can click. What there should be. There we go. And I'm going to paste in the asset ID. So I think if you look closely, you can see it. It's a bit difficult, but you can see there's a text box there. And okay, it's there for me. Can you see that, Ethan? I would expect that you can't on the other side.
No, I don't.
On the other side, you need to come around this side.
Oh, I see that.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, so I've got pasting. This could be less finicky.
Where are you guys again?
Between 13. So the way this music is supposed to work is that when you're near somebody else, the volume drops very low. And it kind of picks up when you walk away. I think it's not quite working. Alright, there we go. So So there's our, our gallery of mad wizards and clock people.
I don't see that cowboy one, the one I'm standing in front of right now. This one.
Yeah, that one must be. That's number 10. Let me have a look. I don't think. Yeah, it just hasn't been processed yet, or maybe hasn't gone through moderation.
Have you got anything here and here? I want to try one, but I don't know what.
The second two here are unused.
Okay.
I don't see it yet.
Didn't even show up for me.
Somebody's doing something funny with the spotlight.
Yeah, I wanted to see those text boxes better.
Oh, that's a good idea, yeah. Oh, player does not have permission to add decal. Yeah, okay, that's my fault. I need to give everybody scribe permissions. Try it now, Billy, sorry. There it is. Oh, wow. That is cool.
Yeah, that was like wizard in a magical forest surrounded by boards.
Boards, alright.
Boards of wood or something.
Neat.
That's a cool composition.
Okay, well, let's do a few more. Got 10 minutes. Let me add one of the ones that...
Oh, I can't draw on top of the images.
Oh, really?
But
Oh,
you can,
yeah.
you can open it.
Draw a bit more. It's because of the Z index. Like you're actually drawing in the middle of the decal or something like that.
Yeah. It also affects. It's affected by how far you are from it. If you walk closer, you'll see it. If you walk away,
I see. Okay.
it disappear. So you have to like kind of. You have to compensate for that, and then even then, you have to like go pretty. You can still go pretty far away from the board, and things start disappearing.
Russell, did you have an image you want us to put up? You can also just put it into a Discord channel, Russell, and I'll see it. Just send me a message. Which one?
I don't remember. I'll just do it because it doesn't really make sense to crop this one. I'm trying to do so. I didn't really crop it anyway.
Russell, do you want to mute if you're not speaking, please? Thanks.
I think it just stretched it, and it looks fine. I think that's probably the way to go in some of these, like if it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't click on the text boxes on the boards anymore.
Yeah, they're a bit finicky.
Yeah. It's a bit finicky, but I already used this one. You should go to the next one.
Oh, wait, I don't see anything on here. I guess.
It just disappeared.
Oh, maybe that was me.
Yeah, if you click on it,
Okay,
if you
what
click
was
on
that?
it and then don't do anything or just hit enter, it sort of erases what was there.
Oh, okay.
That's really cute. Is that a spray can?
Oh, it's gum, stick of gum.
Oh, I see.
I tried to do a giant evil baby attacking a spaceship in this one.
I don't see it.
Oh, it might still be moderated.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still being moderated. I can see it though.
It's so annoying that you can't. Oh, there we go. Thought I couldn't get back to recently added, but there's a kind of tab thing down at the bottom. The asset manager.
Okay, well, it seems like the obvious next step is to, for certain people in the metauni group, we give them permission to type in a DALL-E prompt.
That would be amazing. Yeah, I guess then whose account is it going to be automatically going through moderation on? Not mine.
Oh, we could make an account.
Yeah.
Yeah, just make a random account.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. That would be awesome.
And my giant baby is taking a while.
Yeah, I guess not every image that you get you like though. I mean, I guess probably we should have a better way of, a smoother way of getting images. Well, I don't know. Resizing them and renaming them isn't such a chore. I still can't see any of the images over here. Yeah, at the moment.
Yeah, I think it's
Sorry.
still being moderated.
Yeah. At the moment, it doesn't.
Oh wait, no, I think it should be good now. Let me re-enter.
Okay.
Can you see it now? This one?
Still no. Yeah, at the moment it doesn't show you, it doesn't load back in the asset ID. I don't know if I don't know how to handle that exactly. I mean, I don't want these, it's kind of ugly to have these asset IDs sitting around on the back of the boards. Not that you see them really in this world, but maybe it should be more like you click on it and then you get a GUI element to paste it into rather than pasting it onto the board like this. But
Yeah, I mean, do you think like we want to like again, do they need to be meta boards, or can we just have a completely
Yeah.
separate solution where clicking doesn't bring up like the drawing edit? It's just a completely different thing.
Yeah, I think that would be fine. It seems like yeah, it's irrelevant that they're meta boards, isn't it? I guess they should be points of interest for the orb to look at, but at the moment we could just take the meta board tag off all of them and it wouldn't make any difference. Yeah, I guess we could just make them square. Sorry?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. And give them like picture frame.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I think that's all I wanted to demo. You sort of see how the process works. I like this.
Okay, I'm just going to paste my giant baby in the chat.
Yeah, good.
It never showed up.
Alright, so I'll take a quick tour around the images we pasted in. I don't have a blue mustache.